tmex familia, yo slam gringo coming to you with another vlog. This is a special one because we're back in Mexico, in beautiful Mexico, San Miguel de Allende, Guanajuato, Mexico. I got a good episode for you today, and I directly want to talk to the Diamond executives because I have a few announcements. And as well, you are the Diamond executives of tmex. It's time to get you more involved as the Diamond executives in what we're doing because it's business. It's all business as usual. So we need to get you more involved. So to make that happen, let me just go ahead and drop this announcement. And let me give a big shout out to Amrak over at Atlantis. He has told, we have talked, he's going to help me mint the tmex token. That way I can catch up with all our holders. Anyone that's been holding a Hashlex or any of our NFTs, we will be getting a form ready for you. That way I can reward you accordingly. The longer you've held, the more tmex token you're going to get. And so, yeah, that's announcement number one. The second part of that announcement, Diamond Executives, is I want you to see what I got going on my other channel, the North American tmex. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and get into the North American territory, because if I'm already up there, you've been following my last few videos, I did announce that I will be in the United States going back and forth like I have been for the past 2 months now. And I'm on an adventure stacking HBAR. This past month I actually broke 9,000 in less than 30 days, 9K USD less than 30 days. And now I'm on a quick break for 7 days. Been here already half of that. And then I'm going back up. And I have another project, again, that's going to be under tmex. And we want to get into the trucking industry. It's an amazing industry for tokenizing. And so we're starting with a brand under my channel, the new channel. In fact, I'll put it in the description, the link, thecryptorichtrucker.com. It's a website, it's already up, it's under construction, but you can go there and check it out. And under that brand, which is my channel, I'll be the Crypto Rich Trucker stacking. It's an adventure, it's a journey of myself, 4 other truckers to watch and be inspired to, just personally how I'm stacking and why Crypto Trucker, why the cryptorichtrucker.com, which will be on the website. And on the website, it's more like a roadmap actually with stops. It's very simple. You just follow the stops and it'll explain the whole program, the whole business model, the tokenomics, everything that we got going on. And stop number 1, which isn't on there yet, I'm changing it. It'll be why. And I'll just tell you right now why, because we are tokenizing the world, as we know. It's already happening. And we're going to show truckers and give them an experience through a merch brand, build a community by truckers for truckers, where all 100% of the profits go to all the holders. May not be all truckers, it could be anyone that get these NFTs as well. But it's focused on these guys. Since I'm already out in this market, I'm able to network with these guys, and I have a phenomenal way I'll share with you in a second how I am networking in an amazing way. And so 100% of those profits from the merch brand, starting with one shirt, the Trucking Vibes shirt, will go to those NFTs, those 1,000 NFTs. So if you hold 10, well, then you'll get 10. If you hold 100, you own 100. You own 10% that way. I'm actually going to keep at least probably half of them, 500 of them, as for operating expenses as I get it going. Also, so I can allot them to some other big YouTubers, part of the marketing plan of how to get the shirt sales raised up real high. And that way they're incentivized by owning a large chunk of the brand. And that way we're also proving how you can build decentralized communities, decentralized brands and companies. And so you can take what I'm doing and truckers can apply it to whatever. And maybe they don't ever do that. And so that's why I'm showing them how to stack, because the other part is CBDCs. That's the next why on the channel. And that's actually going to be the bigger topic of conversation, is because that's right around the corner. CBDCs. I say that because if if you don't already know, you can find out all over the internet, all over YouTube. But there's other countries that have been testing it. As you know, Hedera is all a part of it. We've been a part of sandbox projects like out in with Intech with the sand dollar from what is it, Dominican Republic? Is that one of those islands out there? You know, they've already been doing stuff even with MasterCard, I think it is, and doing a lot of testing. But not only that, but South Africa is a bigger one that did some testing with their CBDCs. And I'll just give you a little snippet. You can also go check out Coin Bureau, his channel. He has really good videos on this where he gives you a ton of information that you can go research for yourself as well. But what happened in South Africa is they rolled out their CBDCs. The people resisted. It didn't work. And then next, what they did is roll out their digital ID. That did work because they mandated it. And then whenever they rolled out their CBDCs, they put a deadline on it. I don't remember the exact date. They resisted it, didn't work. They took it to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court extended the deadline till this December that's coming to do whatever you need to do with your fiat. But in December, it's not going to be good no more. Now that they had the ID, that was the key. They needed the digital ID to force people onto the CBDC. And this is what I'm going to be letting truckers know. It's coming to the United States. It's already here. It may not be called that. They're taking all that study and all that data and information and studying it on Africa like they always do. They always go to other countries and test things, you know, on other countries and other places. And not saying they're doing anything on purpose, but it's just part of how it's organically happening. They can watch and learn and decide on how they're going to do it with the states. But just like when they took, for instance, we let fiat currency or the gold standard in a single announcement. You know, 1971, Nixon came on TV and said, "Hey, we're leaving the gold standard. We're starting the fiat." Boom, just like that. And of course, you had, you know, the what is it called, the Bretton Woods. I think I said that correct. I mean, I've known about this forever, been studying for years, but yeah, that's how they came up with the dollar, the US dollar. But now there's things happening around the world that is forcing the states to have to up their game and also create CBDCs, you know. So that's what I'm on mission to do, is make these truckers aware how to prepare for that. Because what's going to happen is they're going to probably make some sort of announcement, or maybe they don't. Maybe they just ease it in little by little, like Fed now, through banks, they're giving stimulus and get people onboarded with wallets. And one day you'll go to your work, they'll say, "Hey, we're not going to pay you with fiat no more because, you know, we got to end it. It's coming to an end. We're going to send you this new digital dollar, and you'll get it in your wallet that you already have because you got some free government money." And then after that, you'll try to go out one day and they'll say, "Oh man, it's too hot. The world's melting. We're going to restrict travels today. We're only going to let half of you guys go out. So if you try to go to the fuel pumps today, you know, only half of you will be able to get fuel because we programmed it into your money." And so that's the point, is this programmable money. They're going to create all types of limitations on what you can and can't do. Most likely it'll be little by little, like, you know, you can't throw a frog in boiling water, it'll just jump right out. What they do to the great people of the United States of America is they slowly boil you to death. Just like everything, they slowly program you through, you know, public school systems, through the media, through Hollywood, predictive programming, all that stuff, you know. So you don't even know what's happening. You laugh at people whenever they tell you they'll lock down the world one day. The whole world could be locked down, and then it happens. So I'm telling you, this will happen too in some form or fashion. And a lot of truckers, you know, they already kind of believe in this and know about it. And so we're going to help to get their financial house in order. No financial advice. It's just my personal journey and adventure. Because a lot of these guys are actually entrepreneurs. And what I had to say is like, well, check it out. If you're driving a truck right now, think about it. How many businesses have you done? And why are you driving a truck? Well, it's probably they all failed because you have a 95% failure rate in business. Everybody fails. And the likelihood you'll make is only 5% chance. So I want to try to bring them at ease. And it's like, you know what? Stop it, because it's too late. You know, like, like doing business in this world has become so difficult. To be a hardcore entrepreneur, all this hype stuff about drop shipping and buying a Lambo, in 30 days and all this money you can make is just hype. you know so the way I do it is like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, especially during this bear market, to buy something that's so easy to get. Digital real estate like HBAR cryptocurrency, super easy to get right now. With your fiat, you can turn that into decentralized cryptocurrency, which is the opposite of centralized central bank digital currency, because that's what they want to do. Central powers want to control and make the human race their slaves. A few guys like George Soros, for an example, he's a bad dude that has created hell on this earth for all of America, for all these places. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, and whether you believe it or not, this dude is behind all these programming things that they do to us, to divide us all through these fake programs that you see. Like, I don't even want to mention it because you guys probably hate me, but most of those things, like Black Lives Matter, that's to divide us. That's not to care for black people. Trust me. Go watch what Malcolm X says. The white man is always taking advantage of the black man. So, and I say that my best friend is black. He was my best man at my wedding, and my wife is Mexican. So don't ever accuse me of being racist, because if you do, I'll just tell you, well, then I'm a racist against the human race. I love all people of all colors. But anyways, that's just a little nugget there of things that I follow and study all these years. So yeah, that's the plan there, fam, and that's the why. It's a lot of information there, but hey, follow along on this adventure. We're going to be educating these guys, and they'll I had these. So okay, let me jump into the flyers, a little bit of the marketing. So I had 2,500 flyers being printed. We are going from truck to truck, and we are printing from door to door on these trucks and taping them on the doors. Also have stickers where they're going on the fuel pumps and also on the stalled bathroom doors on the back, so that way when people are in there, believe it or not, they take their phones in there, they sit in there for like 10-15 minutes watching videos, whatever. They'll look up, they'll see a QR code to our YouTube channel. It'll be real simple. It'll just say Crypto Rich Trucker and then QR code. That's it. That way there's curiosity, and they'll want to appease that curiosity, see what's up. Why is a crypto rich dude like trucking, if he's crypto rich, maybe, it's a little thought provoking. So, little thought provoking there. Yeah. So, and then we also have the flyers, and then we had these decals. I had this decal vinyl stickers. They're 6 foot tall by 3 foot wide, going on the back of a 53-foot trailer, and that's going all around the nation, as well as another one going beside it. It's a simple version with no bullet points in case they don't like to read, just more graphic image to provoke you to scan the QR code. And that's how we're going to boost the YouTube channel. Let me go over the business plan a little bit, how we're going to create kind of FOMO. So I already kind of explained there's 1,000 NFTs. There's a free version as well that I'll actually allot a small percentage of the profits to go to all those as well, just so that way people can experience getting HBAR in a wallet without doing anything. They get that free one, take profits, will airdrop. They'll probably get it like a fraction of an HBAR to an HBAR, whatever, And then so the business plan is we'll save some of these NFTs for some YouTubers. I think I already explained this, and probably a couple, 100, to where say 10% can go to a YouTuber, a trucking YouTuber channel, and whatever, another 10% to another channel, and then of course they'll promote the brand, just simple, hey, check out Trucking Vibes NFT, it's the first tokenized merch brand or tokenized product, whatever, for truckers, something that's actually going all around in the public on YouTube, something you can find and kind of touch and feel, something that's not so techy, too hard. It has a show to it. It's this crazy dude from Mexico up stacking H-bars, just showing his life, his experience, and he's creating his brand because he tokenizes things. He's tokenizing Mexico asset by asset. While he's up here on this mission, he's not letting a second pass without, making every second count. You know, I mean, if I'm away from my family and I'm up like grinding, like, and I have spare time, I definitely believe in taking time off and stopping to smell the roses. But in this case, it's all business, you know. So when I'm doing my 34-hour restart, I'm building websites, I'm designing flyers, and then all that's almost done actually. I'll be passing all that out, and we're gonna get a boost, organic boost, and then YouTube's gonna be like, oh wow, this guy's pretty, liked and popular. People are just typing it in Google and finding the YouTube direct, and so we'll start getting recommended on the YouTube channels, and then in the descriptions of these videos, I will have like a cut and paste type deal that I do, to where I use hashtags, trucking hashtags and crypto hashtag related stuff, as well as permanent videos that I'll leave in there, like probably say 3 videos all about HBAR, like the most classic, the most easy to understand. That way, as I'm talking in these videos and I talk about HBAR, I can refer, hey, go check out Dr. Lehman Baird, the inventor, the founder, Federa Hashgraph, the inventor of the Hashgraph, and learn all about it. And so, and then any other videos that are relative to what I'm talking on that topic, maybe a CBDCs, I'll put in some other latest videos that I've found that I believe that are good videos for them to learn on. So I'll put that in the link. So that's pretty much how we're going to work that channel and grow and create collaborations and partnerships. And then not only that, but then the brand can grow and we can form like a little circle and go after a couple things in trucking. Maybe like they weigh trucks, these scales called cat scales, and they give away collector's cards. See, I think I have one on me. They give away these collector's cards. Yep, I do. Every time you get one, you get a free one of these. And these will be really easy to digitize and tokenize. That way, whenever you get this, you can go online and see that, oh, wow, it's been tokenized. And there's only like 1,000 of these that were printed. And so it brings more value to it, because now it makes it more, you want to collect it because it's attached to a digital token, and you could probably actually maybe even redeem. There could be a QR code on there where you can get that NFT as well. So that would be a great way to go up to the next level eventually. And of course, I would have a team by this time. You're like, how are you going to do all this stuff, Slim? Well, it's called scaling. It's called building teams. I'm going to be down here in Mexico. I'm going to lead this brand and grow it up there and build a team, and hire a consultant to help me build the team. I don't have to know everything. Just hire the people that know it. That's how it works. You outsource. That's how the new world companies grow and scale these days. There's plenty of bright minds out there that would see the value in what I do and want to be all a part of it. So if I didn't mention already, I'm highly looking into incorporating tmex in the great United States of America, as well as we're incorporating it here, but then that will make it a Mexican-American company. That way we put all these brands under the tmex brand and have a North American branch, similar to like this. There's this company, tmex. I'm in Mexico. I think about these Mexican brands. They're the kings of cement, of concrete, and they make it here in Mexico, but they're a freaking beast in the United States as well. I see them all over Texas, tmex trucks. So they have their North American division. Like, you can even drink Humex in the United States. That's a Mexican brand company, and they're global now as well. So this is a great way to 10x all our efforts while I'm already up there. Get everything we can out of it. Don't just sit around doing nothing, when there's plenty to be done. And that way, when we leave up there in 4 months, we don't leave with nothing. We leave with our bags full. That's the idea. That's the plan. And we leave our mark on that country, and we get our entryway. And then eventually we could build some software. That would be an idea, is to build a micropayment software for the trucking industry that we could sell, to where when people pick up a load and they get their documents, it's all digitized, and there's a micropayment system that when they go to point A to point Z and everything's been done legally, efficiently, and properly, all in the right amount of time, all the checks, all the boxes get checked, boom, all the micropayments are released. The fuel's paid, the employees are paid, The inventory's paid, the trucking company's paid, you know, everyone's paid. Insurance is paid, the trucking payment's paid, everything gets paid. Now, this is obviously off into the future a little bit more, but now is the time to start paving, or excuse me, paving the path, you know, building the foundation to it through something simple. And it's networking as well, because your network is your net worth, you know, and that's what I'm doing through starting with this simple project, simple merch brand. It's actually all really simple. It's really what it is. The crypto.com, the cryptorichtrucker.com is actually a very simple website. Especially once it's done, it'll be like what, 10 stops, and you'll understand it all. Everything I just said, you'll understand. In fact, I'll have a video, tour video, a guide of the map for truckers as well for you guys. And that's pretty much what we're going to do with that, fam. So I'm going to keep this video. We're at 20. I'm going to bring the diamond executives with me on this journey. I want you to be there for our guys, our brothers and sisters that are bringing products to you all across your country, to your neighborhood, so that way you can have a happy and comfortable life with all those goods and products and goods, services, whatever. And bring you along this journey with me as diamond executives, and be rewarded as well. I'll make sure to do some fun giveaways for tmex token coming up. But that's all I got, fam. I think I'll just add one little clip on the end here, and I'll show you the materials. But that's it for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you don't mind. Go to the links in the description as well if you want to go to my other channel, the cryptorichtrucker.com, or the YouTube channel. That's it, fam. Peace, much love, adios.